Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 5 of The Shop. Yeah, I remember what episode we're on. Little victories, man, little victories. Anyways, welcome back. I'm your host, Alan, and today's Testify Thursday. I know, there's no hashtag for that. Why are you trying to start a trend? You're not that cool. I don't care. I'm the OG hipster. That's right, I started it. Not being cool was cool. Yeah, fight me. Anyways, so Testify Thursday. So this was really resounding with me, and this is actually going to probably be a kind of a fun video because what is Testify Thursday? So testimony, if anybody who've ever been to church, you understand what a testimony is. And what a testimony is designed to do is to inspire people. Well, I mean, that's kind of like my mission anyway. I want to inspire all of you to, take up this mantle, to take up this mindset, to take up this perception, to change the way I'm thinking, and to change my approach in regards to my health and fitness. And so what better way to inspire people than to tell your story? So I'm going to tell my story a little bit today, so this might be a long video. I'm sorry. You want me to do it in 2 parts? I'll do it in 2 parts. You got to watch 2 videos. Yeah, don't tempt me. Anyways, so, as my mind and I'm mulling over this testify thing, tell your story, inspire others. Because what happens is, if I just take a moment and just to talk about my weaknesses, my vulnerabilities, my insecurities, where I'm lacking, right? And if I can express these in a healthy way, then I might be able to reach someone that's in that same boat, or at least feels like they're in that same boat. Because if I just stand up here and say, I'm successful, I did this and I did that and I never struggled. Well, is that really going to inspire you to do what I'm doing? Because I never struggled and it just was a breeze and I just walked through this thing like no big deal, never missed a leg day, never missed a cheat day, never missed an anything day. Is that really going to be inspirational to you? Because what happens is when I tell my story and I tell my struggle and I tell where I felt like I failed and I tell you where I felt weak and I tell you where I didn't have the strength to go on and it was sheer willpower to continue, then you can attach yourself, you can relate, you can empathize with that moment, and then you can attach yourself to the success that I got from that momentum, the willpower, the determination, So you can attach yourself to my struggle. If you can attach yourself to my struggle, then you can attach yourself to my success. And that is what a testimony is. So I'm going to testify. Okay, here we go. What was it? 8 years ago. Yes, 8 years ago, 7 years ago, 7 years ago, I started the Insanity Challenge. I don't know if anybody you have ever heard or familiar with or did it. Shaun T, he's an inspirational dude. I'm telling you, he will make you get it. And it was my first venture really into fitness. I had just recently moved back into the area, staying with a friend. I didn't have a job at the time because I just moved back. I was looking for a job, yada, yada. Anyways, so what better way to spend your time when you have all of it than to exercise? And he already bought it and it was sitting there and I just popped it in. I did the whole pre-test thing. And I got my butt smoked, spanked, and I was on the floor just sweating and just felt like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. But something in me was like, you know what? Let's just do it anyway. Insanity. That kind of sounds like a theme, a topic I could really get behind. And so I did. I did a whole Insanity Challenge, finished 90 days. Man, I was ripped. I was riding my bike a lot. I was doing that. I was a machine. Like, you couldn't stop me. I could just run like Forrest Gump. It was insane. And I did a race. I did my first Great American Mud Run. So the shirt. It was fun. Tons of fun. It was great. It got me into obstacle racing. And then about 2 weeks later, I did some stupid things, including alcohol and wrestling. And you probably can't see it from there, but maybe I can get a picture up. I'm going to see if I can get a picture up of the x-rays. I completely destroyed my left ankle, like obliterated it. The doctor literally said, you did it so good that we are going to study it at my alma mater at Penn State for probably ever. Because this is a great case, and people are going to learn how to fix ankles because of you. So yeah, I helped you somewhere out there, orthopedic surgeon. And so for 6 months, I couldn't walk unassisted. I eventually had a boot, and the boot sucked. I got a cane, and it was a very, very, very long road to recovery. I believe at around 8 months, I was actually able to start running again. And so what had happened in this time frame of recovery and things like that, I was in, oh gosh, peak physical condition, and then went right back to where I started and had to literally start all over again. So I actually ended up doing the Insanity Challenge again. I did it actually both. I did the 90-day, no, I actually finished it. No, I don't even remember. Man, it's been so long. But I did the Insanity Challenge again, got back into shape, started running, started cycling again. Actually got gifted a road bike from a neighbor, and that like just totally changed my whole cycling career. When I figured out I can go 20 plus miles an hour on a bike, man, whoo, let's do it. And speed is key. So I went from peak physical condition all the way to not even be able to walk again, all the way to now retraining and getting back to where I was. And something like kind of registered at that moment, and this is when I decided that I want to be a personal trainer. I saw the transformation that had happened with my buddy because he did it with me. And I, through the process, even though I was suffering just as much as he was, for whatever reason, I was always just, come on, man, one more. Come on, we can do it. And just like, it just this natural, instinctual, come on, man, I'll take you with me if I have to. I will pick you up and put you on my shoulders and carry you across that finish line if I have to. And so it really registered, something internally was clicking with this idea of helping people change their lives through fitness. And so I got my certification, went and been a personal trainer. I was working full time. It took me about a year, a little more than a year of doing personal training on the side, boot camps. I don't even know how many free clients I started with. I built my portfolio, I built my clientele, and I built it, kind of as on the side. I just had a little room that I was able to use. Luckily, it was free, and I just built it from there. Well, it came to the point where I wanted to do this full time. I wanted to pursue this full time. And so I got, letters of recommendation from my clients that I've been working with, and, just started going to gyms and just handing out my resume. Here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. And ultimately, I found it, it's hot in here, yes, I'm sweating. Ultimately found a little gym. It's called, it's like a 24-hour gym, and I found it, and it was great. It was a great experience, man. I met so many great people. Some of them are still my friends to this day, even though we don't train anymore. I learned so much from people. I learned so much about myself. I was just so focused and just so determined, and I had a vision and I had a plan. And somewhere along the lines, I lost that vision, I lost that plan, and I left it for the pursuit of the American dream. Because I started listening to outside voices. I started listening to people that said, oh, well, you don't have a real job. Or, oh, you don't have a 9-to-5. Oh, how are you going to support a family being a personal trainer? And, because as a personal trainer, you're paid when you get clients. You work the client out, they pay you. So you have fluctuations all the time. You lose clients, they move away, they get deployed, they get stationed other places. They go on trips to Ireland. They're only with you for this specific 3 months I want to just get in shape so I can take a hike up the Appalachian Mountain. Whatever it might be, you have this ebb and flow. Really? 9 o'clock at night, guys? Thanks. I know, it's late. I always record late. Next week, guys, we are going to start recording in the morning. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But anyways, so back to my story. So I got, got a little gym, and I started building my clientele, and man, it was awesome. It was the most... I'll wait. I don't think anybody's in bed right now. I mean, at all. Sheesh. Living next to a military base.
We love Jet Noise.
No, we don't. Jet Noise is stupid.
It's the sound of freedom.
No, it's not. It's loud and obnoxious. Do it in the morning. Do it in the middle of the day. Nobody's home. You guys can still hear that, can't you? Anyways, so man, it was awesome. I was in it. It was feeding my soul. It was feeding my mind. Like, it was keeping me focused. It was keeping me determined. Goals, goals, goals. And it was awesome. Like, the people that I worked with were awesome. And it was so rewarding. But I let outside stimulus affect my vision, my goal, my plans. Why? Why did I do that? I don't even know. Hindsight 2020. Should have never done that. It was probably one of the worst decisions I ever made in my entire life. And I fell into states of depression, really bad mental places, started using drugs again to cope and compensate, started drinking more. It really affected close relationships and intimate relationships that I had. It really just took a toll on me, on my person, on my being, on my soul. And I just slowly started to decline. And I went right back to where I was before I even found fitness as a passion. And, well, hey, I'm back. So that's the good news. But what I want to share with you guys is, man, there's struggles. This is not easy. This is life. And I think we set ourselves up with an expectation that is not really necessarily achievable. So we got to go back to those SMART goals. We just got to be realistic. We got to put goals in place that are actually attainable and timely, specific, and measurable. But what I want to share with you, what I really want to articulate tonight, is that if I can do it, then you can do it. And it doesn't have to be like this smooth journey. In fact, it's going to be rough. It's going to be ups and downs, roller coaster, baby. And that's something that we have to accept and come to grips with. We accept that in life, most of us at least, accept that life is going to hand us, some lemons that we're going to have to make lemonade out of. And I wore this shirt tonight specifically because I briefly kind of shared with this, but the Virginia Super that I did, that I got this shirt at, was arguably one of the hardest things I've ever physically done. I've done some crazy things, and the just sheer mental fortitude that I developed on the top of that mountain that day would really set the bar for the rest of my life on what I can accomplish, what I can achieve, what I'm capable of, how strong I am, how determined I am. That I don't have a problem with willpower. Screw you. No, I don't have a problem with self-discipline. Screw you. I'm just not you. And that's okay. You're not me. That's okay. I don't need you to be me. There's only one of me. There's only one of you. Just do you, be you, because only you can do that. But this is the best part, is that we're all on a journey, and we're all on a similar journey, and I can share my story, and you can relate to that story, and then you can see, well, man, he pulled himself out of the dirt. Man, he pulled himself up out of this, that, and the other. Dude, he got himself out of addiction. Dude, he got himself out of despair. He got himself out of depression. He can do it. Then maybe there's hope for you too. And that's what I want to tell you, is there is hope for you too. There's hope for you too. I don't think you heard me. There is hope for you too. And I don't know if this is going to inspire you. I don't know if this is going to get you motivated to go do it and all that stuff. And it doesn't matter, as long as there's only one person out there that reads this video. There's only one person out there that watches this video 10 years from now, and they see my plight, and they see my struggle and my fails and all the crap I had to go through to get here, and something registers to them that, man, this guy pulled himself up out of the dirt, he's chasing his dreams, and he's just going to go head first, straight at him, blinders on, going straight forward, straight to my dreams. Well, if he can do it, I can attach myself to his fails. I can see myself where he was. I can see myself depressed. I can see myself addicted. I can see myself there. Man, but he's not there anymore. He's not there anymore. I can see myself there. I can see myself here too. And that is why all of us, we walk around, we got to be strong, we got to be confident. I'm just okay. How you doing today? Oh, I'm fine. No, I'm not fine. I'm dying on the inside. Be honest at least once this rest of this week. If somebody says, hey, how you doing? I mean, be choosy about who you respond to this way. You know, make sure it's somebody that you have at least somewhat of a good relationship with, that you can kind of trust, not to joke on you and make you feel foolish. But when your best friend says, hey, how are you doing? Be honest and say, you know what? I'm not okay. I mean, I know I'm going to make it, but today was a bad day. Oh, well, that's okay. Now I'm your friend. Let me help you out. I had a bad day too. You know, the other day I had this happen to me, and it really shook my world. It really rocked me to my core. So it's going to be okay, friend, because, man, I was just there like 24 hours ago. Oh, thank you, friend. I really appreciate that. Thank you for hearing me out. Thank you for relating. Thank you for acknowledging how I'm feeling. Thank you for being vulnerable for a moment so that I know I'm not alone. One of the worst things about this society that we're being inundated with is that everybody's this existential feeling of loneliness. You have absolute connectivity, yet everybody's walking around feeling alone. Because no one wants to be real anymore. No one wants to be weak. No one wants to be perceived as weak or vulnerable. And it's crap. Okay? I'm telling you, it's crap. Be weak and vulnerable to the right people. To people that you can trust. Yes. Don't just go to everybody, at your job site or at the workplace and be like, oh, I'm really bad day. I'm kind of depressed and I just kind of want to kill myself. That's not going to help you. But if I go to my best friend and say, hey, man, I'm having a really hard time right now. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm in a funk, and I can't get out of my headspace right now. And maybe your friend will just, have this brilliant idea. Hey, let's play some video games. Let's go grab a drink. Let's get some coffee. Let's go to a concert. Let's go watch a movie. Let's do something. Let me help you get out of your head. Let me help you get out of your space. Let me help you. Because I can't help you if I don't know that you need help. When you're driving down the road, you're driving on the highway, and you get a flat tire, you pull over, what's the first thing that you do? You put your hazard lights on. Why? Because you need everybody on that road to know that it's not okay right now. So that they can make course and change direction and continue on their path, right? But then, all of a sudden, the VDOT guy rolls up behind you and says, hey, I'm here to help. You had your hazard lights on. You needed help. I'm here to help. And that is what we need from each other. I need to be able to say, hey, it's not okay. I need some help. Cool, man, I got you. Got you. No worries. I'll pick you up too. I'll put you over my shoulder. I will drag you to the finish line. I will take you with me. That's what we need. That's what we all need. We need to connect. So if you're struggling, struggle. We'll struggle together. Come on. I don't have it all together. I don't have it all figured out. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm talking to you right now. Because I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to get my mind right. I'm trying to set my mind on things that are positive and good and my goals and my dreams, where I'm going. Instead of sitting and wallowing in my own self-pity and just feeling bad for myself. I'm reaching out to friends. I'm reaching out to people. I'm getting help. I'm being vulnerable. I'm being weak. I'm weak right now, guys. I don't feel strong. I don't feel like I can do this. I don't. But I know I can. And I'm going to. I'm going to do this. And I want you to come with me. I want to pick you up out of the dirt, dust you off, get you some new shoes. Let's go for a run. We can do this. This is our race. We can finish. We can finish strong. We can finish together. Stronger together. Stronger together. Let's bind. Let's bind together. Let's do this. Let's pick each other up. Let's get everyone. Come on, man. Get out of that ditch. Come on, man. Get off the ground. Come on, man. Come on. Person. Politically correct. Come on, person. But that's what we all need right now. We all need to be able to connect. We all need to have a safe place to be vulnerable and a safe place just to not be okay. And I'm telling you, this is a safe place for you to not be okay. If the moment some troll comes rolling up and says, oh, you got a bunch of the crybaby, man, I will boot the out of them to Mars. Because there ain't no time or place for that crap. And if you got people in your life that are feeding you this crap, you need to stiff arm the snot out of them, and you need to start setting boundaries on toxic relationships. I don't care if it's your family. I don't care if it's your best friend. I don't care if it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, aunt, uncle, cousin, dude down the street. We need to stop putting ourselves in toxic environments. Link up with people that are going places. Link up with people that have the same mindset and same vision as you. Link up with people that have been through the struggle before so that you can learn something about how you pull yourself out. Because I want to pull myself out too. How did you do it? Let me do it too. What was your secret to success? Maybe it didn't work for me. Okay. Well, what was your secret to success? Because the more people that I can get around me to get in my circle to cheer me on, come on now, the more people I can get in my circle to get on my side, to get on my team, the better off I'm going to be, the more successful that I'm going to be, the better mindset that I'm going to start to develop. So let's do this together, me and you. I'm telling you, I have your back. I won't let you fail. Because failure is only when you stop continuing to try. That's failure. And we're not going to fail. No. I'm not going to let you. I don't care. I will reach through this phone, telekinetic power, and I will pull you. I will drag you kicking and screaming. Because we're going. We're going places, people. We're going. We are going to get there. We're going to arrive at our destination. We're going to hit our goals. We are going to change our minds, and we are going to change our bodies, and we're going to like who we see in the mirror, and we're going to build our confidence and our self-esteem, and we're going to pull ourselves out of the funk, and we're going to get out of the ruts that we've been in, and we're going to go chasing tunnel vision, horse blinders, head first, like a bull through a fence, smashing our goals. And we're going to do it together, and we're going to do it by being vulnerable and showing our weaknesses instead of hiding behind our strengths. All right, I think that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight. High fives. I'm going to see you in the next video.